Hi guys, today we are going to learn how to create your first Bootstrap page. So let's get started. How to use Bootstrap in your first website or web page? Well, there are two ways. First, you can do it with downloaded libraries, which involves, downloading it from the internet and implementing it in the web page. And another is using CDN. It involves two major activities, namely copy and paste. We'll discuss it later on. Now, while downloading Bootstrap from the internet and implementing the Bootstrap libraries to your web page, you'll get all these libraries: CSS libraries, JavaScript libraries, and the forms. You'll get these things in detail, but you need to focus in these two: bootstrap.min.css and bootstrap.min.js. Now let's create our first web page implementing Bootstrap. So for that, I'm going to google.com and just typing in getbootstrap.com. That will lead me to the official website of Bootstrap, and here it is. Right, so I have to go to the download page, and for that I'm straight away clicking it in here, which will lead me to this download page. There are multiple download options, you can see, so I am downloading it as per my convenience and requirements. Right, okay, so let's just copy it and paste it in my desktop. Right, extract here, and this is the file folder. You can see there are multiple libraries in here, and all the contents of the libraries you can see. There is CSS, fonts, JavaScript libraries. Right, so this is all we need to create the first web page using Bootstrap. And let's first rename my folder to what's happening to me? My first project. First in here. Okay. My first project. So here's my folder is. Now the web page. For creating the web page, the first thing is I have to choose one editor. There are multiple options. You can use Visual Studio, you can use Notepad++. In my case, I prefer Sublime, so I'm going to use Sublime. But for that, I have to find where is it. Okay, here it is, Sublime. So this is the Sublime editor. So before starting to type my codes, I have to add my folder. It's my first project in here so that I can implement all the libraries later on. Okay. Selected, implemented, and then here my editor is. But before going to straight away typing the codes, I am just looking into the code libraries. There are huge libraries: CSS, fonts, JavaScript, as I already have mentioned. You can see the contents by just clicking on them. So before starting to write the codes, what I have to do is I have to create a file, new file. Right, so let's name it, say index.html. Right, so here I can start typing the codes. So since it would be an HTML page, I already saved with the extension of HTML. Let's start with the HTML tag. Close the tag and hit tab. It will give you all the things that is required. So inside the title tag, I have to give the title, but because I am a formatted code freak, I'm gonna style it a little bit. It is not doc type here means that this is an HTML like 5-page. Okay, so inside the title, I'm gonna write my first program, my first Bootstrap project. Okay, my first Bootstrap project. And in here, inside the body tag, I have to put the h1 tags. I'll get rid of the extra h1. And inside these h1 tags, I can write my first, let's follow the convention and just write hello world. Hello world. Right. Hello world. Hit Control B and your program is running. Hello world. So let's close the browser. So this is the code, and that was the web browser that you saw just now. But there is nothing fancy about this web page because this is plain HTML code. There is no Bootstrap implemented in here. So for implementing the Bootstrap, what I need to do is I need to add some of the libraries. Where? Inside the head tag. So just I am adding the CSS library in here. css/bootstrap.myn.css. Right, this is the CSS library. Bootstrap needs 2 more things. The first thing is the JavaScript library. So as a convention, we must have to write any JavaScript thing inside the script tags. First rule. So script src is equal to js/bootstrap.min.js close tag. Right. The next important thing we need is jQuery, but we don't have it inside our libraries. So Google jQuery. This is the official website of jQuery, and I'm right in here now. I have to find the download options. Let's see. Right, there are different download options. I am going to download this one. Okay, start it and done. Okay, this file. What I have to do is I have to save this file inside the folder that I have created. Inside the file, JS, that is inside the JavaScript library. Here it is. Right, now I have to add that library, that file in here. Script src, I'll just copy this one and I'll replace the Bootstrap with jQuery dash 2.2.4. It's important that you always mention the version name. Right, so all the thing typed, run the program, and here it is, hello world. You can notice the difference, the fonts, these are styled now. It was a bit coarse the first time, but now with all the styling implemented, it looks actually nice. Right, so that's it. That's all about it, implementing Bootstrap in your web page for the first time with the help of libraries. So we have created the first Bootstrap page with the help of downloaded libraries. But the question remains how we can do the same with the help of CDN. Right, for that, we have to again go to google.com and go to getbootstrap.com. Right, getbootstrap.com. We have to go again to the download Bootstrap page and look for the CDN information in here. So I'm looking for the minified CSS file. It is right here, so I'm going to copy it and paste it in the place of the CSS library. I'm just going to replace the library information with the CDN information. Right. So I have to do the same with the JS libraries as well. Here it is, copying it. And then I am pasting it to the JS library information. I'm going to replace it actually. Right, done. So I can run the page with this information embedded inside the code, and it will work perfectly. Hello world, you can see. But still, the web page is taking the jQuery information from the local computer. So if I want to replace it, I again have to go to Google and the official website of jQuery, and then I have to look for the CDN information. Where is it? Okay, let me see. Google CDN, Microsoft CDN. Where is it? Okay. To use jQuery CDN, just reference the file in the script accurately. jQuery CDN domain. Click it. It will lead me to the developers.google.com, and here I can find what I was looking for. So I am going to copy this snippet, copying it and replacing the jQuery information, library information from here, pasting it, and then I am running the page. Let's see. So this is my web page. This is working perfectly with the CDN information. So we have learned today 2 ways of implementing Bootstrap to your web page, one with the help of libraries, another with the help of CDN information. We will come up with more videos on this series. For updates, like and subscribe to the CodesWizard's channel. Thank you very much for watching.